going on? This is Legend of All About the Kicks. Subscribe to the channel. Little baby is lying, man. He trying to say that wasn't him in the picture with him and Saweetie, when Saweetie was sitting on his lap. Stop lying. You're lying, baby. We know that was you. We know that was you. And he said he don't have a problem with the Migos. And you know you had a problem with Offset. So, baby, you backtracking. You backtracking too much. Just tell the truth, man. You a hood nigga. You know that QC and them, they favored you because you from the same block as them. You came from their hood. And, you know, you've been hot for the last couple of years. The Migos feel like, you know, that QC and them was kind of favoritism to you because, you know, you close to them. But the Migos started QC. They both started together. Let's get it together. You know what I'm saying? They both put each other on. You know, QC didn't have nobody but the Migos because, you know, Gucci Mane had gave them to him because Gucci was going to jail for, you know, throwing a female out the car back in 2012-13. So he had the Migos signed to him, but he gave them to QC and them. And that's what made QC started their label. And they took off from there. So, little baby, please stop lying, man. You know you had a problem with Offset. You know you and Offset don't like each other. You and Quavo and Takeoff might be cool, maybe, but definitely ain't cool with Offset. Offset, you and him will never be cool. Y'all try to jump Offset allegedly, you know, a long time ago, and you know that's the truth. That's what we heard, and it is what it is, man. You feel me, baby? Be out here lying, man. You know damn well you took Saweetie out for that shopping spree. You took spend $200,000 on her, man. Stop lying, man. Stop lying, because you think because you had a mask on your face, we don't know who you are. Come on, man. Talk about Joe Budden. Joe Budden and Maul still kind of like beefing. I think Joe Budden's kind of salty because they got their own show. They got their own podcast. Joe Budden did them dirty. He didn't want to pay them. He didn't want to give them no E3. He didn't want to give them no like a little bit control of the, you know, the podcast that was on with Joe Budden. Don't get me wrong, Joe Budden's a legend in the game. Joe Budden been doing podcasting and doing shows since 2004, 2005. And Joe Budden's one of the dopest rappers that people sleep on. He might not have mad hits and all that shit, but Joe Budden could spit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if Joe Budden would have got with a better producers, he you know what I'm saying? He would have had dope albums. Like, he got a few albums that, you know, is pretty good. But, you know what I'm saying, that's about it. But he never sold millions and millions of albums. But when it come down to this podcasting stuff, Joe Budden is one of the top 10 in the game. But Joe Budden always want control of everything. You know, the two guys he with now, I know they just up there because they trying to get their shine on. And I don't blame them. Do your thing. Get your shine on. You're going to be on the platform that Joe Budden got almost 1 million subscribers on his channel. He's getting mad views, and he's one of the funniest dudes, but Joe Budden is crazy too at the same time. But like Maul was saying, the money that he was using on the show was paying for females, you know, strippers and all that stuff. You know Joe Budden love his strippers, you know what I'm saying? And you know Joe Budden get nothing but the beautiful girls. That's one thing I can say about Joe Budden. He get nothing but fine women. You know, I just thought about it. Joe Budden don't mess with dark-skinned chicks. All his chicks is Puerto Rican and light-skinned. I don't never see Joe Budden with a dark-skinned chick, or, you know, having sex with a dark-skinned chick, or being with a dark-skinned chick. He's always with a light-skinned chick or Puerto Rican. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody got their own, you know, flavor. But like I said, I feel like he did Maul and him real dirty. And just let them listen. They got their own podcast. The show's doing pretty good. I don't watch it. I don't watch Joe Budden's show like I used to. You know what I'm saying? But like Joe Budden, let it go. You know what I'm saying? You know you did them dudes dirty. You didn't give them a platform. They supposed to be your best friend, and you didn't give them the money they want and a little bit of the power of the show. Because when you do a show, you do it together. You don't do it one by one. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Joe Budden was kind of wrong for that. If you in the business with somebody, they should have the right to say something or ask for more money or whatever. You didn't do that. You didn't want to do that. You wanted everything to go by you. And when you sign your contract, you know, they didn't have nothing to do with that. So why wouldn't they want to leave? I don't blame them. Let's top it. Def Jam just dropped Kanye West, man. Everybody's dropping him, man. See, Kanye should have just kept his mouth shut. Get your millions of dollars. Now you about to lose a lot of money. You already lost a lot of money already. All the deals you just had is gone. Your screens is low. Your sales is low. Nobody's not want to listen to you no more. So you should have just kept your mouth shut and just mind your business and let people do what they do. But you want to go on these platforms and feel like, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong speaking your mind, but sometimes you just be going a little bit too far. This ain't 2005 where you can say what the fuck you want to say. You cannot do that these days no more. Everybody's going to have a problem with you saying anything, even if you're telling the truth. Kanye, now they cancel you. You are done. You are done. Yeah, you worth $1 billion or $2 billion, but that ain't the point. That means that money can run out anytime. You have a lot of businesses, you got a lot of people that work for you. A lot of people who work for you might leave you. Like, you need to take your medication and get yourself back together, man. But like I said, you losing everything because you trying to do a freedom of speech. That shit don't work these days no more, Kanye. Kanye, I'm shocked Def Jam dropped you. That's a shocker because Def Jam don't really do stuff like that, but you said some stuff that piss a lot of people off, and you cannot be talking about the Jews because basically they own the music industry. But to you don't care. But you know what happens? They will cancel you. You are done. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I guess that's what you wanted. I don't know. But you do this all the time. This time you just went too far. And listen, I'm not saying you right or wrong, but like I'm saying, these people do not care. When you say what you say, they take that as for a heart. Kanye will be apologizing pretty soon. He will be apologizing, but it might just be too late for that apology because you just got dropped by Def Jam. Good music, I don't know where you're gonna put that at. I know you're not gonna go independent because you're not gonna want to do all the work. So I know that major label might take you in a couple years, but right now, ain't no more music coming for Kanye for a minute because he out here doing stuff that he should have just mind his business, kept doing his music, kept selling his shoes, kept selling his Yeezys. And I know you're trying to get out your Gap contract. I know you're trying to get out your Dia contract, but doesn't matter. They all gonna drop you. You already lost mad money already. And you just gotta just keep your mouth shut, man, because you're not gonna win against these people, man. But that's the way you wanted to do it. That's the way you feel like it had to be done. And now you're gonna have to pay. Subscribe to the channel, put a like on the video. If you think Kanye is right, leave a comment. If you think Kanye deserved what he getting, leave a comment. We are out of here. Peace out. One love.